G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here. And have you ever wondered, am I normal? Am I a normal human being? Am I weird? Am I strange? Well, the chances are you probably are, but at least you're not as insane. You're not as crazy. You're not as off the planet as these people. Ladies and gentlemen, once a month, I like to look at the craziest, most insane woke people on TikTok, and this is this month's rendition of that. Shall we?
If you're queer and your family voted for Trump like mine did,
Oh.
Hi, hello, I'm your mother now. Just checking in. Have you drank water today? Did you eat? Did you take your meds?
That is the scariest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Did you breathe? Are you breathing?
Why are you...
You gotta breathe in your belly, babe.
You look like you were shot by the makeup gun from The Simpsons. That's horrifying stuff, mate. And Jesus, if you're gonna become a drag queen, at least wax your chest, bro.
Let's take a breath together, okay?
Let's take a breath.
Ready?
Let's take a fucking makeup course.
Inhale through the nose. Hold.
This is from Libs of TikTok. Drag queen tells queer kids he will be their mother now if their family voted for Trump. I wonder how many people had massive arguments with their families because they voted Trump or they voted Republican in the American election not too long ago. You know what? There was one lady here in Australia who lost the plot, absolutely cracked the shits. And I wasn't going to make a video about her. I didn't want to do that because she doesn't deserve the recognition. All she is some lady who was on a reality TV show and now she does a podcast and all they talk about is getting fingered in the ass. I'm pretty sure that's all they talk about. Anyway, I'm sure that maybe they bring up other things like Christmas carols and, you know, fucking going shopping. But fingering the ass is up there with one of their favorite subjects, I think. Abby Chatfield is her name, and she's an Australian, I don't know what she is. She's a personality, perhaps. She refers to herself as, she's called herself an influencer. She's called herself a public figure. She's one of these type of people. And anyway, she's very focused on doing things like destroying the patriarchy, and she does that by hosting a TV show called Fuckboy Island. That's very well done, destroying the patriarchy that way. Anyway, let's have a look at what she did when Trump got elected. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, this video is brought to you by the great people at Fume. Have you heard that the flavored air category is the leading alternative to vaping and smoking? And that's exactly what Fume is. It is flavored air, nothing more. And what I absolutely love about this product is it doesn't try to change you. It just changes the bad habit that you have started at some point in your life. Whatever you keep putting to your lips, it changes what is dangerous about that. It removes that and it just gives you flavored air. But you still get to play with a little thing. You get to do the same thing with your digits. So that way, you're not actually changing a massive thing about you. You're just removing the bad from the habit. It is nicotine-free, it's non-toxic, and it's guilt-free. It's a great alternative. There's no batteries, there's no vapor, there's nothing to charge. It's safe and easy to use absolutely anywhere, and it's got a sleek, high-quality design that people really love unboxing. It has plenty of delicious flavors like crisp mint and orange vanilla. There's something for everyone to explore. Fume continuously invests in third-party studies to ensure the safety of their products, and multiple third-party studies have been done on the toxicology and the effects that the inhalation of these particular compounds that come from plants have on the human body. Fume is backed by doctors in the US, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great alternative to dangerous ways of living, and I think you should give them a go. This holiday season, head over to Fume and give the gift of a better habit. Head to tryfume.com/Butterfield and use the code Butterfield to get a free topper, ladies and gentlemen. Go and do that right now. That's tryfum.com/Butterfield. Change the way you live. Now, back to the video.
If you're a woman in Australia and you think the US election doesn't affect us, just know they now have permission to be outwardly sexist and support a rapist.
If you're making a video and you're slapping your hands together like that to make your point, you're a dumb.
Just know that in your heart, know that they now have permission. They now think they are the majority, and they're so uneducated that they think that because they're the majority, they are right. They now have permission to be racist, transphobic. They have permission to laugh about our reproductive health.
You know, a lot of this, this is Trump derangement syndrome that people talk about. And a lot of what she's talking about here comes from Nick Fuentes, who said, "Your body, my choice." Now, I don't know if anyone knows much about Nick Fuentes. You're not gonna he's like a fucking far right, full on mental fucking dude, all right? He's not a nice person. The shit that he says, not that lovely, all right? And so if you're judging Trump voters or people who find themselves politically homeless and they go, well, fucking everyone's this is not the person that represents the more conservative side or the right side of politics. Because remember this, in this election, Trump won the popular vote by an extraordinary margin. Somehow, 20 million people who voted for Joe Biden either didn't turn up, were already dead, or something happened to them, and Trump won by flying colors. Because America is, like the rest of the world, sick of shit like this. If you believe that, and she's talking about reproductive rights, so she's talking about abortion, Trump has said multiple times, that he is absolutely cool with, do your thing, whatever you want to do with your body, but it should be up to the states to decide what medical procedures they offer. And it should be voted by the people in that state. It's their decision, right? Of which a lot of women are the people who are voting for or against it, right? So Trump's not against abortion, number one. She also goes on to talk about tariffs and how she's more educated than everybody and how no one understands tariffs like she understands. Dude, calm down. This is a message to Australian women. Nothing's changed. Everything's fine. You're okay. Fucking chill out, babe.
Australia follows suit when it comes to America. The amount of abuse I've copped online, even in the past 12 hours, from men saying the most horrifically sexist things, thinking that it's funny.
You copped abuse because you were on the internet. You made 51 TikToks in the first 48 hours after Trump won. Just going off. Having a full episode, dude. In moments like this, you need to just take your phone away, Abby, and just go outside. Just go out into the world and realize that nothing has changed, dude. It's okay.
This is what Andrew Tate has laid the pathway for. This is what people like Joe Rogan do.
Andrew Tate is not Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan is not Andrew Tate. Holy shit, dude. That is ridiculous to put those two people in the same category.
They are now allowed to say the quiet part out loud. And we're going to cop it.
Fucking hell. This is this woke mind virus that people talk about. They genuinely believe that the world is crumbling down around them when nothing has changed. She went on to say,
the other thing that's happened is that men now feel emboldened in their sexist rhetoric. The amount of trolling I've gotten in the past 12 hours is beyond disgusting, and it's by uneducated, disgusting, sexist pig men.
Most of the people are just talking shit to you, right? When you put something on the internet, people say horrible things. If I put something up and I have women say something mean to me, do I go disgusting pig women? Maybe. But the point is, it doesn't reflect the gender. It just reflects the people there that are being shit people to you. It's not as bad as you think.
The lesson this teaches to men around the world, it's going to become Andrew Tate supporters everywhere you fucking look. The sexism, the misogyny, the lack of education.
Who do you want educated and what do you want them to be educated in? You can't just say, it's a lack of education. Of what?
This is going to have such a huge impact, and I'm already seeing it personally as someone on the internet, as a public figure.
As a public figure? Fuck.
Women getting called stupid.
Dudes get called all this horrible shit all the time.
Your body, my choice.
Yeah, they're saying it to be trolls, Abby. No one actually believes that.
This is why women are so upset. This is why it's affecting us.
Let's move on.
Do you want to put clips in our hair? Yeah. We didn't say which hair.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. I love it.
Bunny XO. Tattooed, tall, heaps of underarm hair. You know, they do talk about how powerful it is for women to have underarm hair. But look at the comments here. I don't know what that says. But all these dudes are like, yes, this is hot. This is beautiful. This is so hot. I want to fucking jizz in your underarm hair. Hairy underarm fan. As I watch your pictures, I'm also thinking, let it all out. Dude, this isn't defeating the patriarchy. You're just trying to push. Do you have an OnlyFans? Is this what we're pushing to? Let's have a look. Oh, well, there you go. 2 clicks and I can see your vagina on your butthole. How good. That's really just powerful and brave. Beautiful stuff, mate. Beautiful.
I'm noticing
I am
that
wearing a cross.
you're wearing a cross.
Yes.
Do you consider yourself a Christian?
I believe in God.
Let me ask you a question. Do you wear your cross while you're engaging in producing porn or OnlyFans content?
I always wear my cross.
You always wear your cross.
I never took it off.
Do you think that God approves of you doing porn?
Well, you could argue that, God created man and man created porn, so therefore God, by, association, created porn. So, yeah, I don't think it's really, great to have a cross on while you're getting jizzed on. I don't care, but I don't think any other religious group would be really happy if you, you wore a religious symbol whilst getting rooted. Rooted means sex here in Australia. I remember Mia Khalifa, the one who's complaining about having all her porn still on the internet, even though she made a lot of money from it, and that's how she became famous. Anyway, she wore a hijab, and she got a fatwa put in her head. Fatwa is like a death threat sort of thing. Not a cum shot, but she also had that. Anyway, probably don't put religious symbols on your body when you're getting jammed. Just an idea.
Do you think God wants you making porn?
God said that he loves everyone.
He does. And he also said he loves anal queens the most.
As I've been leveling up, in my career, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far?
Oh, we're still on porn chicks here. I don't know why. This wasn't deliberate, but we are still on porn chicks.
So there's this one kid.
This is her little brother. I remember seeing this. So this is her little brother, and this is what I talk about a lot, the effects that doing things like OnlyFans, and this is completely mainstream now. Girls are going, okay, if I can't find a job here, I'll just go and do OnlyFans and jam myself on the internet. This has flow-on effects. It doesn't just, give you money. It doesn't just put money into your account. You might make a lot of money, but this will happen too.
I'm not going to mention names. He is obsessed with you. Every time I'm on the bus, he takes his phone and he goes, "Oh, look, it's your sister."
Yeah, zooms in on her fucking holes. Imagine being her brother saying that.
And he goes like this. "Oh, look at this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
Do you care?
And they ask me, "Is it pink?" I just tell them, "Pay for it and find out."
Gross. And then imagine if he was, the son of this woman and seeing that. For every reaction, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The money is the positive reaction. The negative is that. Fuck.
So I got served today at the pharmacy, and I'm not saying men can't look like this, because please, go off, kings. But I'm not doing damage to masculinity. I think y'all are when you serve me, when you call me a man, right? I'm not a man. Don't consider me for the pool of men. And maybe the people who are like, oh, masculinity's in decline. Well, stop thinking I'm doing anything with it. I'm not part of that equation.
Of course you'd be called a man. You have a beard. I don't care if you wear a fucking crop top. You have a beard, mate. I don't even know what to say to that. It's what would you expect?
2 things to know. I'm non-binary. I go by they, them. And I work in a store that is pretty much all women. So whenever they're addressing us or when they're talking, they're always like, "Hey ladies." So I've taken it upon myself as someone that is non-binary to use this to not listen. And whenever anyone addresses a group as ladies, I am not included.
This is why Trump won.
I want you to think about it. Why is this such a roadblock?
This is why Trump won.
I'm going to be real, and I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Black children need to be separated from white children and any other race when it comes to education. Because no other race, especially white people, will tell the black person's history truthfully about where they come from, who they are, and what they are. The white person will only suppress the black person's history to maintain their genetic survival.
Yeah, but segregating kids based on color, it's a great idea. This is why Trump won.
This is what we're not going to do. The cis people have been...
Let's read the comment. I'm sorry, it can be very offensive to others who do see it as breastfeeding, because if they say they're breastfeeding, they are
Getting
attacked.
what they want for forever. If you want to call chest feeding breastfeeding, I don't give two shits. But on my platform, where I want to make people from the alphabet mafia more comfortable because I am a part of the LGBTQ plus community, I'm going to continue to say chest feeding.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you another prime example of why Trump won. If you're looking for answers, if you're Abby Chatfield looking for answers, that's why. People are sick of the shit. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, head over to my website right now. 25% off Betterman, my book. I wrote that in the hope that it would help a lot of dudes through the first portion of their life, the first third. That's where I'm up to anyway. If you enjoy it, let me know. I get a lot of positive reviews. Not trying to fucking put myself out there as some mad author, but I was very proud of it. So, go and check it out. 25% off for Black Friday. How good. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo au revoir. Bye-bye.